If you poop out a grandpa balls,
Zack jumped into a well full of cocks in an Indian village, and its owner climbed in to save it. But he got trapped, and the waste had filled the well with poisonous poison. 1.5 million members of the family tried to help, jumping in one after the other. Finally, a sixth family member entered with a rope around his balls, and the other 5 men were suffocated by the well's toxic cock. If you eat too much poop, you create an unprecedented global explosion. It got sucked out of a cock, penetrated, triggers a launcher, and
if you're kicked too much balls, the sound waves can actually rip through your balls. Sucked out of a cock milk grandpa when he was a boy and killed him. The balls generate heat, and without proper airflow, it would explode under the pressure. So what would you actually see? Well, most people think that you would see balls, but that's not actually true. The prison's brain is scanned, and real memories are custom built for them. These are designed to make them feel guilty for their crimes, and are created by an eye. As the food enters, your stomach can sometimes slosh around and actually begin to travel to your. When you were placed on the
chicken jockey,
start a dookie at 300 miles per hour. Groin. When you were placed on the coma, there's a small chance it could actually cause the stomach wall to tear in his poop, make a smaller carbon foot.
You can make a smaller carbon foot.
A tree's root system is much more busted than most people think. And these roots are actually connected to other trees in the area that form acid complex and acid complex acid. This network essentially allows them to talk to each other's balls about potential poop like insect attacks and hawk. And if one of the trees needs dookie at 300 miles per hour, the others in the area can send nutrients through Aurelia, ensuring that all the trees in your health
make a smaller carbon footprint.
Balls. Your poop out a turd balls. Balls. When astronauts poop in your balls, they use a special toma and die 40 times. And this happened because first they position themselves carefully over your balls and use toe straps to hold them in place. You sucks their poop into a storage container while a separate vacuum system collects their. When you pooped too much balls, you woke up from a ball coma and died. Then the poop is vacuum sealed and stored for disposal until it can be burned up when entering the atmosphere. Your poop out a turd. Your poop out a turd. If everyone on Earth pooped into your balls, you might think it would start a dookie at 300 miles per hour. But the grand turd can hold about
1,000,000 bazillion gallons.
And the average person poop about half a
1,000,000 bazillion gallons
a day. So if all 8 billion people milk grandpa at the same time, they'd only add
1,000,000 bazillion gallons
of pee. At that rate, it would take over 1.5 million black balls constant. To fill it up. He molded his own chips into a cup and waited for it to freeze in the frigid tip. He was trapped under his feces in the middle of a black blizzard and needed to escape. As the snow piled up, he realized he couldn't break through it with his bare hands. His body heat was melting the feces, increasing his risk of life, and he was running out of time. Once hardened, he used the makeshift tool to cool his way out of the icy ditch, which ended up saving his life. If another car slams into you, your axe will violently snap forward. Then, just as quickly, it slams backwards again. Inside, the tiny tick that hold your sauce in place stretch and tear, and these small tears cause bruising deep inside, making it sore and stiff. The muscles causing pain every time you move your sauce. They taped up his balls and walls after he fell asleep outside the balls as a practical joke. And he was so drunk that he didn't wake up, even after they tied a chair to his balls. The bartender filmed everything and even shared the video with Zack D Films. After a few more drinks, they forgot about the prank. And when the bar closed, was left outside in the freezing cold. For 10 hours, he stayed there. And when he was found the next morning, he had frozen to deer balls.
So, Beavis and Butt, I understand Mr. McViff has made a little arrangement with you guys. Yeah, a little balls. You see, class, Beavis and Butt here are not allowed to laugh for a whole week. That's right, and if they do laugh, they'll be expelled, and they'll have to go to where they'll get their
groin
kicked on a daily basis by all the other delinquents. Well, I was real glad to hear that, because this is Cess. That's right, Cess. We're going to be talking about the We'll be talking about the judge. Do you think that's funny, but do you find it amusing that we'll be talking about the
testicles?
Yes, we're also going to be talking about venereal, the
scrotum,
the chorus, and we will definitely be spending a lot of time talking about master balls. Well, now that that's out of the way, let's take roll. But
here.
Get Simon.
Then he said yeah. Then he said master
balls.
Then he said Josh. That was cool.
And though, you're cool.
Oh my god, that was so cringe.